Hi, welcome to lesson number 2. Course title is Winning Job Interviews. I am Jolly, your host, coach, and trainer here. Welcome, guys. Let me lead you from where we left off in the first lesson. Today, I'm going to talk about CVs and how to write those CVs. Believe me, unless your CV is cutting edge and reflects your true nature right on top, you will not get shortlisted for a personal meet. Hence, it is extremely important for you to write an interesting CV, and that's what I'm going to do for you. And that is what I have done every time when I have applied for jobs, and believe me, I have never failed. I have never failed a interview, to the extent that in one job the interview went on till 10 o'clock in the night, and the chairman didn't have a way of giving me the appointment letter. And believe me, he wrote it out. I received a handwritten appointment letter by the MD of the company. Of course, it was followed up by a proper appointment letter by the HR department. But what I'm saying is that you have to be extremely upfront and focused in writing your CV. So, what I recommend is a CV should have primarily 4 pages, nothing more than that. The first page should highlight the position that you applied for and four basic points as to why your CV is relevant to the job title mentioned above. I will tell you later as to how do I go into this. Second page should be how these four basic criteria that you wrote in the first page evolves into your personality, meaning how they have shaped your personality in the corporate world and how it has helped you to manage your job and win on the field. Whatever be your position, whether it is manufacturing, marketing, sales, or operations, end of the day, we all talk about business. A hiring manager would be more keen to understand from you how this knowledge you have got and you have used for enhancing the business goals of the company. So the second page should be how you have flourished based on those four basic points that you have written in the first page, and how that has made you evolve into a thoroughbred performer. And from this second page will evolve the third page, where you will flow into writing each of the role that you have done either in the same company or in the different company. It won't matter. I'm talking about roles, not about the company names now. You will first have to ensure that from the second page to the third page, the transition is from your key managerial skills to how it has translated your power into those professional roles that you have performed in various companies or in various roles. The focus in the third page is on roles and how you have evolved yourself in those roles. The fourth page, of course, will be historical data, primarily when you have graduated, what was your date of birth, and how you have worked through various roles or companies. Simple, and very simple data of history. When did you join? When did you leave? What was your joining designation? What was your leaving designation? which places you have worked, and what markets you have worked would all be placed here in the fourth page. So, only 4 pages that should summarize your personality. Today, I'm going to talk about the first page. In the first page, what you should highlight, considering that we are just coming out of the COVID pandemic, we are not yet out, and we don't know how things will evolve, how businesses will evolve, or how they are evolving, and what will be the bottlenecks that you'll encounter in the next 24 months, and how businesses could pose challenges for you in the next 18 to 24 months. Now, for that, my recommendation is you focus on your basics. So, the first point you need to talk about on the first page is what are your core strengths, both in terms of personality, your knowledge, and the skills. Not more than 3 points, please, but they should be very high volume, high definition 3 points of your career. Irrespective of what role you are in, irrespective of your level, even if you are a fresher, you need to write what are your core strengths which you have demonstrated in your school or college or in your professional courses. This is important because people will evaluate you from this core strength that you showcase. Number two is how you have reskilled your core strengths during those 10 months of COVID that we have gone through, and maybe another 5 6 months that we'll go through. How you have polished your skills, how you have added on to those core skills in these 8 10 months, keeping in mind that it was all work from home mostly and very few travel was involved. So it is important for you to focus and tell people how you have kept yourself abreast of things, whether it's technology or manufacturing or whatever is your job responsibility. The third should be how you fit into the role. For that, you must have done a good research of this position. If required, you should go and meet customers who buy these products, find out from them about the company, go through net. There are a lot of information available, but do an extremely good research so that you are 90% sure of what this role will call for. That means mentally you should have defined a job description of this role. That is very important because here you are going to show them, your hiring manager, the linkages between the top 2 points and the role that you are applying for. And finally, the fourth point you should talk about is how you as a personality, how you as a person, meaning as a team leader, as a team worker, or as a overall leader, how you normally perform. What are the benchmarks that you set? Whether it is focus on discipline, focus on process, focus on engineering, focus on technology, whatever be your area of work, what are those three focus area that makes you a great leader and an exemplary team player? That is the core communication of the first page. Do it very, very thoroughly. Spend at least a day in thinking out about all this, and then you write down the CV. The reason why it is more important, your hiring manager will see this first page, the first, and unless you build that inquiry in his mind that look, this guy is so well organized, look, this guy understands my business, look, this guy has worked even under pandemic and he has built himself, look, this guy has a good process of understanding his method of working. So let's look further at this guy. We want your hiring manager to move to page 2, and that is what we will discuss in lesson 3.